here we have Eric Metaxas, who's going to give his opinion on Black Lives Matter. He is a right-leaning conservative, so it's obvious what he's going to say about the movement. And um, spoiler alert: it's an evil group ran by Marxist anarchists that are looking to destroy the United States and everybody's way of life.
Black Lives Matter does not care about black lives. They are using this. We have to be very clear. When you're dealing with an evil enemy, the cynicism, the evil, it's hard for us to process. I think most Americans have never dealt with this before. In other words, it's a level of deception that we simply don't see in our own lives. Somebody who will lie brazenly, who will pretend to be all about wanting to bring, wanting to help blacks in America. When the fact of the matter is, if they get to do everything they want to do, they will harm blacks. So if you actually care about blacks, which I assume most people do, whether you're white or not, you must oppose Black Lives Matter, the movement. You must oppose the organization, because this organization, they are mad. They are mad Marxist anarchists. They want to do everything they can to destroy the country.
Okay, they're mad. Yes. Black people and white people, a lot of people, are mad over the fact that the system that we live in is oppressive towards black people and other people of color due to their skin tone. There is a lot of white supremacy that is still within the U.S. Our entire system, from the federal government down to the city level, is pretty racially biased. And that is something to be mad about. Are they anarchists? Some may be. Some are probably Democrats. Some are probably Marxists. There's going to be varying types of people on that are supporting Black lives of different political views. Will Does the stuff that Black Lives Matter, has it harmed black people? So far, it's done a whole lot more than what anybody on the right has done for black people. So there is that.
In which blacks have been given such an opportunity to flourish. The only
Wait. I wish I didn't pause the video the first time and got that in as well. You just want to say that the United States has given black people ample opportunity to flourish, which is a total flat out lie. Because if we want to start with blacks getting freed from slavery, you have the Jim Crow laws, which denied blacks the ability to progress upwards in society and to gain wealth and anything like that. They were denied the ability to own land, to vote, to get an education, and they were denied various job opportunities due to their skin tone. So the United States has done pretty much everything it can in order to prevent blacks from getting anywhere. After the Civil Rights Movement, you had the war on drugs and mass incarceration, which was used to arrest black people just for using drugs. And statistics has shown that white people and black people use drugs at about the same rate. So the fact that black people were getting arrested at 4 times the amount as white people shows that it was used just to target white people. And then you have the Nixon administration aide who came out and said that the war on drugs was used to arrest black people, as well as Mexicans and anti-war protesters, because the United States, it loves war.
Reason that we know racism is wrong is because of the Bible. The only reason we abolished slavery, the only reason we had a civil rights movement is because of the Bible.
Wow. Wow. This guy obviously has not uh, read too much into history, because the Bible was used to justify slavery, as the Bible condones slavery. Then you got the rules allowing slavery. You got the curse of Ham, which is supposed to be one of the first slaves in the Bible. Um, all throughout the 13 colonies and stuff, Christianity was used to subjugate black people. This is why some people are calling for the removal of the statues of Jesus, because it is a tool of oppression that was used to subjugate black people. And if there are statues that are paid for with taxpayer dollars, uh, I think they should be taken down.
Was because of Jesus and because of a lot of white people, especially in the abolitionist movement, that we had the end of slavery, that we had a war to end slavery. I was talking with Larry Elder about his film Uncle Tom, and we were talking about how the figure of Uncle Tom in that book, Uncle Tom's Cabin, one of the most Christian novels ever written in the history of literature, and at the very heart of abolishing racism and slavery is Jesus of Nazareth. So this upending of the narrative to sweep away what we know to be true, there's no way you get out of it. In other words, if you say to somebody, well, so tell me, what's wrong with racism? Why? Where'd you get the idea? They're just going to look at you like, are you crazy? But we know that it comes from the Bible. That's where all of the people who've opposed racism, who've opposed slavery, who opposed Jim Crow, they got their ideas from the Bible.
It's totally hilarious how he wants to ignore history and rewrite it to make it seem like it was because of the Bible and because of Christians that blacks are here and that they were freed, when the reason why black people in America believe in Christianity, because they were forced to by their slave owners. They were made to be Christian because the Bible supports slavery. There is a verse in the Bible that talks about slaves respecting their slave master. Uh, I can't remember the verse right off the back. Let me check it out. Ephesians 6:5. Slaves, obey your earthly masters with respect and fear. And with the, let's see. Slaves, obey your earthly masters with deep respect and fear. Serve them sincerely as you would serve Christ. Oh, that's the New Living Translation. Let's check out the King James versions. Servants, be obedient to them that are your masters according to the flesh, with fear and trembling, and singleness of your heart as unto Christ. It's all It's all about telling slaves that they should obey the slave masters, because it's Christian to obey